Oops. Definitely. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at that. I ended up picking up 2 out of the 7 different shades offered on these new highlighters by Charlotte Tilbury. That, by the way, the name is very long. The Hollywood Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter. Okay, that's a mouthful. They are supposed to give you a nice glow, a lifted effect, and also a younger looking skin because it does have some skincare ingredients. You can use them on your cheeks, on the nose, the jawline, the eyes, the lips. I mean, all of these we all know. And when she names that architect, I'm pretty sure she just did it because if you don't know, I study architecture, but basically it's just to bring forward certain areas of your face, recede other areas with a play of makeup. That's all what it is. But we all know how to use a highlighter by now, or at least we do have our preferences. These highlighters, they are made in Italy. They cost $48, and I will be leaving all the details where to find them on the description box below, along with the links for your convenience. As you can tell, I already have foundation concealer on. I also apply bronzer, but I skipped the blush for right now because I really want you to see the undertone and the overall shade of each of these 2 highlighters. And let me just give you a quick overview of each of the shades. Moonlit Glow is an incandescent ivory. Champagne Glow is sparkling champagne. Pillow Talk Glow, a neutral pearly pink. Gilded Glow, a true gold highlighter. Sunset Glow, a golden copper. Rose Gold Glow, true rose gold. Bronze Glow, a golden bronze gold. They were also inspired by the glow of the night sky. Hollywood Times. I hope not from Hollywood because if you have been in LA, you know that because of the amount of pollution in there, you cannot even see one star during the night. That's, yeah, that's in summary. But anyhow, it's just to make it a little bit more appealing. Just like all of us, we want to look like a Hollywood star. Now, these highlighters, they are supposed to be non-creasing, non-cakey, and also it's not supposed to emphasize your fine lines. It doesn't say anything about texture, but these highlighters, they also have a pearlized satin finish. And when I say pearlized, they are not supposed to have any glitter, but that pearlized effect, I'm pretty sure it comes from the first ingredient of these highlighters, which I'm reading right here. The first ingredient is mica, and if you know, mica does have this kind of glistening effect, but without obvious chunky glitters. Second ingredient is talc. Now, third ingredient is esqualane, which is fantastic as a moisturizing agent. So I can only imagine that they're going to be kind of like creamy and smooth. So I'm very curious and I cannot wait to touch them. So just really quick, unicorns, they are all the same. And then on the very top, you have the shade. The shades that I got again are Champagne Glow and Pillow Talk Glow. They come with 7 grams of product, which in general, it is the standard for highlighters. Although Charlotte Tilbury in the past has given us another highlighters that they come with 10 grams of product, which is super generous, but we don't need that much, right? So anyhow, here are the compacts. It has, all the stars, the Hollywood kind of logo. It's very alike to the compact of the Airbrush Flawless Finish. Yeah, the same size. The only difference is the cover that says Hollywood up top and then the stars here. By the way, if you're new here to my channel, welcome, and welcome to all of you, my dear friends. I do film in natural light and it's getting a little bit darker, so I'm going to try to be fast at this demo, and I also will give you comparisons with other highlighters on my collection. Again, 7 grams of product, and then let's take a peek on the inside. I think I want to go first with the Pillow Talk Glow highlighter, because I usually use a champagne tone, but I also enjoy very much a pink undertone. So here you have it. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Look at that. That's so beautiful. And then on the back, you have the pink hole. That means that pretty sure in the long run, she's going to start bringing us refills, which I think it is fantastic because it's a really good way for a sustainable path. We don't want to be throwing away these very energy consuming kind of packaging when we can reuse them and just buy the actual refills. Okay, now let's give it a swatch. Oh my goodness, I'm just so excited. Okay, I noticed that the pan is kind of not really much rattling, but just kind of like easy to twist, which I don't mind. I mean, it's not gonna come out. But there you have it. Pillow Talk Glow. And then let's swatch Champagne Glow. Ooh, okay. It's not too yellow. It's a very neutral champagne tone. Now, they feel creamy to touch. Not super, super creamy, but smooth. And they are not dense in terms of consistency. You have the Pillow Talk Glow on the top and the Champagne Glow at the bottom. And in terms of foundation matches, I will also have it on the description box below. Okay, I do have here two REPHR number 20 brushes, which are one of my favorite brushes for applying highlighter. And now let's go with the Pillow Talk Glow. And I'm going to apply it right here. As you can tell, I do have a little bit of texture on this area, but wow, what a beautiful highlighter. Now you can apply this highlighter dry, as I'm doing right now, or wet if you want something more beamy. Now, definitely these are highlighters. I don't feel that they are luminizers, although if you keep buffing, you can work it out within the skin, but I feel that these are true highlighters. But that's a beautiful glow. And yes, I can tell that it's not emphasizing much my texture. It's definitely a very lightweight kind of highlighter. And because of that squalane, that's why it melts on the skin so well. And I'm sure that if you spray your face at the end that we will do it, I'm sure this will just melt in your skin so beautifully. I'm gonna go with my other brush and let's try the Champagne Glow shade. Just this baby right here. Again, I'm applying it completely dry. I like this shade too. It's not too yellow, but it is, I do have a light to medium skin tone, and it's not giving me a cast, but I can see it more than the Pillow Talk Glow Highlighter. I kind of like this one a little bit more than this one, I have to tell you. It's very pretty though. Now you can use it right here if you want to, a little bit above the brows. I'm gonna go with a Pillow Talk Glow Highlighter next, and I'm gonna do just the same thing. I mean, definitely the champagne glow, it will go well with different kind of looks, but I feel that the Pillow Talk glow looks more natural, at least on me. Pillow Talk glow and then champagne glow. You have to judge and let me know what you think. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use Pillow Talk glow on the tip of my nose and then also on the bridge of my nose. You can also use it on your cupid's bow, and I think that's as far as I want to take it. I don't like to take it really on my chin. I do have some enlarged spots right here, and for one reason or another, anytime that I see highlighter right over here, I feel like if somebody has ate something very greasy and it just has remains in there, so that's why I don't like to apply it on the chin. With a SONIA G Builder Pro, I'm gonna go to the Pillow Talk Glow, and I'm gonna apply it on my eyelid. That's such a pretty shade. Okay, now I'm just going to use a little bit more of this highlighter, and I'm just going to spray it with Chantecaille Pure Rose Water. You can spray it with anything. It could be a MAC Fix Plus or just simply water. Oh, wow. There you go. Yeah, definitely you can intensify. Smith 253 brush, and I'm going to go to Champagne Glow and completely dry and apply it on my mobile lid. This is so beautiful. And again, because it's creamy, and creamy, I'm not saying that it's a cream, but it's just a thin consistency, like smooth and easy to glide. I can see that it will not be creasing on me. I do have a lot of creases on my eyes there, just the way that they are. I'm going to go back again to this same shade, the Champagne Glow. And I'm just going to do the same thing and just going to wet it. And I'm going to emphasize it. That way you can get kind of like a semi-metallic shade. Okay, they both look very pretty. I mean, this shade obviously opens up more my eyelids. This one right here is more subdued. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with my finger and just dab it even more to see how much I can build. Oh, definitely you can build on and it is still feels creamy and smooth. Now I'm going for the Pillow Talk Glow. Yep, definitely you can build it up. Fingers, wet, dry, however you want to. Just gonna dip a little bit on this bronzer by Charlotte Tilbury, which is the one that I'm using today. And I'm just gonna pass it along. I went ahead and completed the eyeshadow look with just a little bit of mascara and eyeliner. And now let me just wet my face on one side and see how much the highlighter intensify. Again, I'm gonna go with the Pure Rose Water by Chantecaille. Yep. I mean, the good thing is that it melts on my skin and it looks very beautiful. I mean, definitely you can tell that you have a highlighter, but it's not those highlighters that they look, I mean, these look sophisticated to me. They really look sophisticated. I really like the formulation. Now I'm going to go back to the Champagne Glow highlighter and I'm going to spray the brush. You know, it's something that I haven't done this in years. Oops. Definitely, wow. Oh my gosh, look at that. And with a REPHR number 23 brush, I'm going to go to Champagne Glow and I'm just going to apply it inner corner, brow bone. Going back to the Pillow Talk Glow, and this is a REPHR number 3 brush. I'm going to do the same thing, inner corner and brow bone. Now, before we go into comparisons, I also picked up one of the new lipsticks by Charlotte Tilbury in the Kissing formula. It is from the Fallen from the Lipstick Tree collection. Yeah, there were 3 different shades. I picked up one. I really wanted it to pick up. I think it was called Nude Talk, but it was already sold out. So I picked up the shade Chic Pink, and it comes in this gorgeous packaging that we have seen it before many times with the little rhinestones, the CT logo on the top, and then when you see the bullet, it's just so pretty with a little heart. Oh, I'm just completely in love with this. Okay, so let's just give it a go. Beautiful. You know, very interesting, but with Charlotte Tilbury, there's always this thing that her pink lipsticks, they are never truly pink. They have always a little bit of some warmth to them. Oh, this shade is gorgeous. I mean, there's pink in it, definitely, but it's not a cool tone pink. Okay, and here you have it. This is the full demo on both the Champagne Glow highlighter as well as the Pillow Talk highlighter. apply it on different parts of the face, as well as with different techniques, wet, dry, on the eyes. Now, moving on into comparisons, one highlighter that just launched and a lot of you have been asking for. I do have a TikTok trying these highlighters. I'm talking about the Rare Beauty highlighters, and these are truly beaming highlighters. They do have a very soft formula, but they are potent. I mean, they are one of those highlighters that you can be seen from miles away. Like they are just very like your typical kind of highlighter, but with a very smooth kind of consistency. So I have here Mesmerize, and I'm gonna compare it with Pillow Talk Glow. These are so soft, but there's some sort of translucency on these highlighters by Rare Beauty. Although they are a little bit more beaming, I feel that, again, there's some translucency on them. So I'm just going to put it right over here, which is under. So this is Charlotte Tilbury, this is Rare Beauty. They're not the exact same shade. I even feel that this shade from Rare Beauty is just a little bit more cool tone than the one from Charlotte Tilbury. And then I also have Accelerate by Rare Beauty, and I'm going to compare it with the Champagne Glow. The highlighters from Rare Beauty, they are actually also made in Italy. But the cost is, I think they are like $25. So the bottom one is Rare Beauty, and this one right here is Champagne Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. I feel that the one from Rare Beauty, it's a little bit brighter and lighter than the one from Charlotte. And continuing with more comparisons, let's go with some other highlighters by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk Multi Glow in Romance Light. And then I have here Champagne Glow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna swirl the whole thing and just put it right over here. And this has more of like a pinky tone. I'm just gonna swatch Champagne Glow on this side. And then Pillow Talk. And I'm just gonna put it above. I also have here Dreamlight, which is a little bit deeper in tone. I'm just also swirling it. And I'm just gonna put it underneath Champagne Glow. Okay, definitely this one is more copper in tone, nothing to do with any of the other ones. I also have here the Magic Star Highlighter. This one is definitely more gold. Oh yeah, this is a deeper gold shade. And then the Hollywood Superstar Glow Highlighter, that honestly, a lot of us, we thought that this was going to become permanent because it has this little hole in the back so that you were going to be able to actually reuse the compact for other highlighters. I mean, definitely you can reuse the compact, say, for a bronzer, but yeah, anyhow. Now, this one has more of like gritty kind of type of formulation. It's a little bit more dense. Put it all the way up here. Okay, this one, it's a lot lighter and not as icy as the Pillow Talk Glow. I'm gonna go with Champagne Glow. And then one of my favorite releases of last year is Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette. And this one is in the fair to medium. And I'm just gonna swatch this shade here. And then from the medium deep, I'm gonna swatch this shade. So these two are from the Beautifying Face Palette. This one is from the new one. And actually, again, I still have room right here. So this is the new one, Beautifying Face Palette, Beautifying Face Palette. I think these two are deeper undertones. This one is a little bit more bright, a little bit more beaming. Definitely you can tell in there. Going with the Pillow Talk Glow. Here. Again, this is more of like an icy pink. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this shade. This is from the lighter palette. I feel that this is a little bit more warmer. And just because you're here, I'm gonna swatch this one, but this shade is just a little bit, again, coppery in tone. Okay, friends, now let's go and get a little bit of blush right here. This has been one of my favorite blushes. Oh, so good. So, so pretty. And you know, this is a really good way if you want to go over top with your blush and you want to tone down this, you know, like if the highlighter you feel is a little bit too much, you can just apply it underneath your blush and your blush going over top or mix them in. Okay, my friends, and now what I think about this new highlighters by Charlotte Tilbury. I love this formulation. It's not dense, it's thin, like they were described. They are pearl lines, they just give this very beautiful luminous effect, but without being like too obvious. I mean, definitely you can tell you're using makeup, but they are borderline beaming highlighters, but that they don't look offensive. Hopefully this comes across in a nice way, because I'm not trying to say that by using a very potent highlighter it's going to look offensive or it doesn't look classy, but I feel that when a highlighter is done right, it just brings a little bit more of a sophisticated kind of look rather than looking a little bit forced or just trying too hard. You know, this they do give a beautiful, beautiful finish, and I really enjoy that she brought so many different shades. And if you ask me what's the difference between the Rare Beauty and these ones, the Rare Beauty are even more beaming. They are just like super potent. The good thing is that they also do not emphasize texture or fine lines because it has a very thin consistency. In fact, even more translucent than the ones from Charlotte Tilbury. But again, they are very beaming and notorious. If you don't follow me on TikTok, I will highly suggest you to go and follow me there, because I do have, again, in natural light, a demo applying both of the highlighters and a really big close up, so you can really see the outcome using the Rare Beauty highlighters. But anyhow, my friends, I feel that the highlighters are just gorgeous, and again, I truly love that she brought a nice shade range. If the only thing to say, it will be the packaging. I mean, I know this goes along with the same, I mean, not the same kind of packaging as the bronzer, because the bronzer, although has this kind of same oval shape, I don't know, I just feel that it's a little bit more like, oh, I don't know, just a little bit more cheap, perhaps. This one, uh, yeah, I don't know. This one is just, well, you know, if we compare it to the blushes, it's a long side of the blushes. Understanding that these are not limited edition, these are going to be permanent on the line. So this is the shape, the type of compacts that Charlotte Tilbury uses for everything that is on the regular line. Although I really love this type of packaging. I'm just in love. If she will have changed her packaging to this, oh, I just feel it's a little bit more, perhaps girly, perhaps just a little bit different. But other than that, the most important part is the product, also a plus that they are going to be refillable. Okay, my friends, and this makes it for this video. I would love to know from you. Are you planning to pick up any of these new Charlotte Tilbury highlighters, or perhaps you have already picked up some? Let's just continue the conversation on the comment section down below. While you're at it, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. It would be amazing if you can come and follow me on my Instagram and TikTok. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. This really helps YouTube knowing that you're enjoying the video, that is a content that you will suggest it to other people that are looking for this type of content that is informative. So please give it a thumbs up. Also, it will be amazing if you can share it with family and friends, and I will be leaving a couple other videos right here that I'm sure you're gonna love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye bye.